In many instances throughout Naruto's storyline, characters engage in fierce battles where they confront overwhelming challenges. Occasionally, underdogs manage to shift the tide of the fight, while other times, noble characters experience injustice. However, Sasuke's duel with Danzo stood out as an exception to all expectations, primarily due to Danzo's mastery of the situation. And in certain aspects, Sasuke's triumph could be seen as a story-based achievement, um, despite Danzo having flaws and limitations. Sasuke was still too green to take down such a formidable adversary who had built up quite a reputation. From his Kotomatsu Kami Sharingan to Izanagi and even the Senju cells, Danzo is one of the strongest antagonists in the world of Naruto. Sasuke defeating Danzo was an unexpected feat. Danzo is a formidable warrior in the world of Naruto, and his abilities have often been emphasized throughout the storyline. He was put forward as a candidate for the 6th Hokage position and was known to be an incredibly potent shinobi. Beyond being proficient in advanced genjutsu ninjutsu and kenjutsu techniques, he also possessed impressive physical strength in close combat taijutsu. In a remarkable display of power, he mastered wood release and incorporated Hashirama Senju's cells into his very being, granting him the ability to swiftly heal from virtually any wounds sustained in combat. Additionally, he boasted both Sharingan and Kotomatsu Kami abilities. Despite these impressive credentials, he met his match against Sasuke Uchiha, leaving fans to ponder the outcome of their fierce encounter. During the fight, Sasuke was still quite young and had only just mastered the correct application of Sharingan and Susanoo. Conversely, Danzo was an accomplished ninja with years of experience under his belt, possessing the ability to employ Izanagi. Given that this power allowed him to swap out an injured self for an uninjured one, the situation clearly favored Danzo significantly over Sasuke. How did the overpowered Danzo lose to Sasuke? And during the fight with Sasuke, Danzo was carefully preserving his energy and unfortunately underestimated Sasuke greatly. And to him, Sasuke was just a troublesome kid who was crossing lines. However, his primary focus lay elsewhere, on the imminent threat of Obito. As the battle unfolded, Danzo came to understand that he had misjudged Sasuke's capabilities, leaving him unable to save his energy. With each passing moment, he found himself relying heavily on Izanagi. And by the time he recognized his error, it was irrevocable. The Hashirama cells within him malfunctioned, consuming a significant portion of his chakra reserves. An important aspect to bear in mind is that Danzo had grown too old to maintain the pace. But I think I could persistent the Sasuke game of their strong roads, and then I guess to the point I could ask the question more. Many fans believed that Danzo would be an almost invincible foe. Given his immense power and strategic intellect, after all, he was more than a match for the Hokage title, being one of the candidates himself. Indeed, the skirmish served as a pivotal moment in the narrative, signaling the demise of a thoroughly wicked character. Admittedly, this development might appear to some as more of a plot-oriented resolution. You can watch the Naruto anime online right now on Crunchyroll. Well, you can read the manga from Viz Media